At a time when India and China are witnessing a gradual improvement in ties, there are reports suggesting that Pakistan and China are taking their military ties to new heights. The latest on the list of hardware that Pakistan is looking to procure from China is the J-35, a fifth-generation fighter aircraft. Here's what we know so far about Pakistan's J-35 deal for 40 stealth fighter aircraft and what it could possibly mean for India. This is the J-35A, China's latest stealth fighter jet. This combat aircraft reportedly stands testimony to China's rapid strides in high-end aerospace engineering. This flying machine is what caught everyone's attention at China's Zhuhai Air Show last month. That includes top officials of the Pakistani Air Force. Made by the Shenyang Aircraft Corporation, a unit of the Chinese state-owned Aviation Industry Corporation of China, the J-35A is the country's latest fifth-generation fighter jet. Simply put, it is a stealth fighter jet which is less visible to radars as compared to conventional fighters. Stealth is achieved by unique designs that limit the reflection of radar waves and radar-absorbent materials. Stealth fighter technology is a closely guarded secret. So far, only 3 countries, the US, Russia, and China, have designed, developed, and operationalized stealth aircraft. In fact, the J-35A is not China's first stealth fighter. China's first stealth fighter is the J-20. With the J-35, China now has 2 stealth fighters. America is the only other country to operate 2 stealth fighter jet platforms, the F-22 and F-35 variants. The F-35 is operated by more than a dozen countries, and more customers are reportedly queuing up to buy it. In fact, Western analysts have pointed out the obvious similarities between the appearance of the American F-35 and the Chinese J-35A. Not to mention the naming convention. The South China Morning Post reporting that China will deliver 40 stealth fighter jets to Pakistan in less than 2 years. This would be the first foreign sale of the Chinese stealth fighter jets, which have not had any buyers outside of home. If true, and if it does materialize, this deal could potentially alter the dynamics for Pakistan in relation to India. Already, Pakistan operates the J-10CE and JF-17 fighter jets that are of Chinese origin. This is in addition to French Mirages and American F-16. China's potential J-35 deal with Pakistan is interesting on many counts. Firstly, China has just demonstrated the J-35A at an air show. By all means, the aircraft's development phase is not fully completed. Experts saying that series production of the J-35A could only commence in 2 to 4 years. Even then, China would perhaps idly focus on equipping itself before exporting to Pakistan. Therefore, it would be safe to imagine that this potential acquisition by Pakistan is at least a few years away. And the most important question is, can a cash-strapped Pakistan really afford to procure, operate, and maintain such jets? For India, it would be a concern to have 2 neighbors that possess stealth fighter jets. India relies on the Russian Sukhoi 30 MKI jets, which are the backbone of its fighter fleet. India has 260 Su-30 MKI jets, with 12 more on order. At present, the Sukhois are 4th-generation aircraft, and further upgrades would make them 4.5 gen. India also operates 36 French-origin Rafale aircraft. However, air combat is not just about planes, of course. It relies on training, professionalism, exposure to international exercises, and constant evolution of tactics. While Indian fighter pilots train with dozens of air forces in multilateral exercises, China and Pakistan have rather limited exposure to such war games. Also, it must be noted that the Chinese fighter jets, in this case, are not battle-tested. While stealth fighters could give a slight edge to Pakistan, India's formidable Russian-origin S-400 air defense system is among the best in the world and has the capability to engage a wide range of air targets, from drones to fighter jets to missiles. However, India's dwindling strengths of fighter jet squadrons is to remain a concern for years to come. By 2025, India would be down to just about 30 fighter jet squadrons, with each squadron having about 18 planes reportedly. Meanwhile, India's sanctioned squadron strength is supposed to be 42. This is where the acquisition of more stealth jets in China's and Pakistan's inventory causes concern. While the J-35A is meant to cater to the Air Force, China has also learned to be building the J-35, which is meant to operate from aircraft carrier decks. And once ready, the deck-based J-35 would offer a significant boost for China's Navy, which is already the world's largest in fleet strength.